Hey there YouTube viewers, and my element here, back with another video. Second one of the day. How you folks doing? Alright, so this one I kind of want to cover E3 just a tad bit, and I hope you guys are okay with that. The gameplay is just some Battlefield 4, nothing special. About 9 minutes long, so I'm probably gonna have to speed through this. And okay guys, so let's just hop right into it. E3 guys, coming up soon. I believe it's the 15th is the first day, 17th is the last day. Yeah, I believe that's correct. But let's hop into it. First I want to start off by covering a bit about PlayStation. So one thing kind of sad is the fact that Andrew Haas at a board of directors meeting, I believe it was, stated that they will not have any new exclusives coming to the PS4 at E3 at this time. And that really sucks, 'cause there are a lot of games that I would like to see. I'd like to see another Order. That game was way too short though, but they let that game go. They let the developer go, which really sucks, because that game was thoroughly enjoyable for me. Way too short though. And yeah, fuck. Damn it, sorry about that, just stumbled a little bit there. But back to the subject at hand. PlayStation is, I don't really see them able to do much. They're gonna start continuing the growth of PlayStation Vue, which that service looks really good, and I can't wait for it to come to my area so I can like try it out for a month. Next up would be Nintendo. I don't personally know too much about this whole Nintendo and what they're doing with their E3. All I know is about Nintendo NX, and I'm very excited for this because there's so many things that they could do. They said it's not going to be an Android type of console. It's going to be its own console, which is really good. And I'm happy because I am most likely going to get this Nintendo NX if it is a console. Yeah, it's definitely a console. I'm definitely going to get this Nintendo NX because of all the exclusives, Zelda, Mario. Easily, in my opinion, Nintendo has the best exclusives, but all they do is make the exclusives now, which kind of sucks. They need to start veering off again and make some more games too, in my opinion. So I guess next up will have to be the games I want to see. Alright, and this is a decently long list, not too long, but it's also sort of a wish list. Alright, so I'd like to see more about Rainbow Six Siege. I'm really excited for that game. I think it's going to be really good. It's kind of like Counter-Strike. It's just really tactical, and I enjoy Tom Clancy games. Rest in peace. Next up, I would like to see more about the Resident Evil that was announced. It wasn't announced last year. It was announced probably about 3 months ago. No, longer than that. Probably about 8 months ago it was announced, and they haven't revealed like any information on it, which kind of makes me speculate, but they said they're going to be going back to their survival horror roots for it, and that I am quite excited for, because Resident Evil 6 was good, story was good, but it was trying to be something it's not, which is an action-packed game. Friend spammed me with Skype messages because I declined his call, but either way, yeah, Resident Evil, I'd like to see more about that. It's gonna be fun. I've always enjoyed it. My favorite Resident Evil is Resident Evil 4. Tell me what you guys think of that one. And I think that's mainly due to the fact that that was like the first one I ever played, and Leon's just straight up badass. I love the story for it. If you didn't know this, Resident Evil 4 was actually, there was an original trailer, and it was supposed to be more geared towards like a guy losing his mind. Leon was still the main character, and he was a lot bulkier. You guys should look up that trailer. I'll do my best to link it in the description. I'll link it. And next up, Outlast 2. This was announced last year, I believe, in August, and we have not heard anything about this game at all. I've checked Twitters. There's like nothing about this game. I love Outlast. The game was so scary. I enjoyed it so much. I just want to hear more about it. That's it for that, you know. Just the game looks. Outlast 1 was good. Great graphics, great story. Not really sure about the ending of the first part with the spirit thing. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry. You'll figure it out eventually when you play it. You won't know exactly what I'm talking about, just from what I said. Alright, next up, Metal Gear Solid. I am a very newcomer to this game. I played it a little when I was younger, but I never really got into it. I played it like maybe 3 times. I never really enjoyed them too much. But I really enjoy stealth games, and my first Metal Gear Solid thing that I've actually can say that I've played would have to be Ground Zeroes, I believe it is. Yeah, Ground Zeroes would be the first one that I've actually played, and I really enjoy it. It's a nice stealth game. It's really fun, and I can't wait to hear more about Phantom Pain. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna play through the Ground Zero campaign again. I'll probably put like a playthrough of it up. Who knows? We'll see about it. Next up on the list would be Manhunt 3. Alright, so most of you probably have no idea what this game is. Rockstar Games came out with a game years ago when I was younger called Manhunt. Manhunt 1, Manhunt 2. Manhunt 1 was the best. Manhunt 2 could have been better. People hate on this franchise because it's too mature. It was like one of the only mature games when I was younger, and I'm surprised it wasn't adults only. It didn't have the adults only rating, which blows my mind because the game was so gory. You literally beat people's brains in. I doubt they're gonna make, because they always get a bunch of shit from press and all sort of things like that. All these parents are so terrible at raising their kids that they'll buy them any game that they ask for just to shut them up for a little bit, and then they all blame it on the developer. It's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Control your kids. That's how I believe it should be. But either way, I want to see a Manhunt 3. If any of you know what Manhunt is, show me some love in the description. That game was amazing. I love it a lot. I had a pretty gruesome childhood when it comes to gaming. I enjoyed it though. Great game. Scary too. And the last game on the list that I really want to see is a new Splinter Cell, guys. Alright, so I know Tom Clancy's dead. I really don't care for The Division too much. I'll probably end up getting it. It's like a GTA in a way, but more open world, kind of. I'm not sure. You really can't compare them. They're like 2 separate genres. But Splinter Cell. I've always loved Splinter Cell. Blacklist, I didn't enjoy the co-op. They were lazy with it, because in Conviction, they had a whole story mode for co-op compared to Blacklist, where they just combined both story modes into one, and I didn't enjoy it too much. It just wasn't that good. And sorry, my mic acted up there. Either way, I really want to see another Splinter Cell. I doubt it'll happen. If it does, though, I'd be very, very happy. I'd like to see Shovel Knights come to PS4. Game looks pretty fun. Well, either way, guys, tell me what you think in the comment section below. What are your predictions for E3 and thing you're really excited for? Throw it in the comment section below. I'll make sure to respond to any comment, question you have. As always, guys, in my element, signing off. Have a good day, guys.